boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Alors, tu sais si ça marche à deux au moins ton truc ou pas?
Quoi?
Tu sais si ça marche à deux connecté ton truc ou pas?
C'est-à-dire si ça marche bien, ça marche.
Bah ton truc là que tu m'as envoyé ton site
Ah
et tout,
oui, je pense que ça marche.
Ouais, tu penses parce que hier t'étais connecté aussi. Mais ça arrêtait pas de bugger quand même.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him.
2031-89.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through. There's nothing but room to run.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Tu sais que quand tu diffuses, pas son enregistre, il faut que tu supprimes alors.
Looking deep for Hilton. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here's Marquette King now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game.
Pourquoi tu l'appelles en touche et t'es pas prêt à un punt return, gros? Dès que tu vois qu'il est pas en formation de punt return, mais vas-y, mais punt direct, gros. Il y a la possibilité de le mettre dans une position de merde et toi tu le mets en touche.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Vic goes play action. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single season record with over 1,000 rushing yards. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
3 down. 190.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Lawrence Taylor, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Ah ouais, putain, la foule qui fait plus de bruit, c'est trop chelou, quoi, par contre.
Second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
J'ai l'impression que les gens, du coup, ils en ont rien à battre de ton match.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey, and he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick on the slant. He gets it to Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Il a des cartes fortes, le mec.
Some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter.
Genre, c'est 95 là, justement, Grand Koski.
Ah, fais chier.
It's a
T'as vu que c'était belle, hein.
6 yards
Oui,
on
j'ai
the
vu,
return. And out will
Pour ça,
come
je suis
the
pas parti.
offense as they take over. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Strong right, strong right. Alpha, alpha. Alert, alert. One nation's hot.
And they'll go on the ground. And an alley run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has
Et oui, c'est vrai que je me suis rendu compte que YouTube s'enregistrait et que si je veux pas qu'on regarde ma chaîne YouTube, faut que je l'enlève.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
We got three, fellas, we got 3.
A 1st down throw coming for Vic. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Hey, let's go. Double tight. Here we go, let's go. Base 52. Alpha, alpha. Shit.
Vic now from the 50. Trying to lay one up deep. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Hey, let's go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, let's go black you now.
Here's Vic. And he's got his man Hilton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Hilton's first catch, good for a 1st down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Hey, let's go black you now.
1st down, Vic. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And a first hookup with his veteran tight end, Dallas Clark. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And
De quoi, regardez quoi?
Je sais pas, je t'entendais pas.
And that's what they need in order to not punt the
Ouais,
ball
ben,
again.
je me suis accroché dans mon tabouret depuis le fil, du coup il était pas bien connecté. Mais depuis tout à l'heure, je regarde, j'ai vu ton 6 volts.
Ah.
Mais à un moment, t'avais Dallas Clark solo de ses solos. De Zara choqué. Oh non.
T'as vu ce catch de merde?
Ouais, t'es passé derrière. Ah ouais, c'est ça qui s'est passé, mais bon, normalement, tu dois avoir un minimum de contact avec lui, quoi.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
3 down, 3 down. 190! 190!
Vic operating on 1st down. And that's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, 120! 190!
To throw, Vic. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Il a reculé pour pas se faire saquer cette merde.
Getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it, because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
3rd and short yardage, Vic. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Yeah, baby! Yeah! Hey, let's go! Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move!
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Vic. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him. Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
2nd down, Vic. That one complete to Hill. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete.
Bon, je crois qu'il va pas perdre la balle, hein.
2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Hey, let's go!
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Tight right, tight right! Hey, guys. Wait, twist it!
Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Oh, oh oui! Non! Putain, il la touche pas, le PD.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
Ouais, grave.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They start the second half here with Williams. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby.
Vic on 2nd down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across...
Oh, he cannot get away.
Ah, Khalil Mack, c'est un fils de pute. Oh là là. Ah, tu vas voir l'action.
They bring their punter out there now.
Dis-moi quand t'as vu.
As he'll kick it away for the second time.
Dis-moi quand t'as vu ce que j'ai fait avec Khalil Mack.
Ah, j'ai vu, mais ouais, il m'a dit, t'es pas, tu t'en vas, tu t'en vas.
Ah, c'est 2 gars, hein.
Ouais, allô? Ouais, bah, dans la salle de bain, j'ai pris plus de chance que c'était mis en passant.
Getting set to start the 3rd quarter. Their defense did its job.
Ouais, là, je suis en train de récupérer mes billets. Putain, par contre, il faut que je paye 40 € si je veux une valise de 23 kilos.
Set things up to start a half,
Sinon,
and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for offense, we can roll. They played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points? Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Vic off the play fake for Sanders. He'll get this one off to Sanders. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Donc voilà,
And a nice gain
voilà
and
ce
a
que je
broken
t'avais vu,
tackle
c'est
along the
toi
way.
ton avis
And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we?
pour
That's what
supprimer,
runners
comment
do,
ça
especially the
s'appelle,
best ones. They
l'évaluation,
break
c'est comme
tackles
ça,
and
quoi.
gain extra yardage.
Attends, je suis juste en train de regarder.
Why 90?
First down, and they'll try to run the option left. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
49 €,
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shut the quarterback and hold him to a short gain, did it to perfection.
Et sinon, c'est le multi-risque. C'est médical, problème de santé et machin, donc ça, j'aurais pas de problème de santé. Et après, le dernier c'est en cas de perte, vol ou dommage à vos bagages, faites souvent de l'unité. Voilà, donc c'est là, dans le cas, ça comprend les 4 trucs que j'ai fait.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play?
Non, je pense pas annuler, mais c'est voilà, c'est en cas de perte de vol ou machin. La gage, mais si j'en mets pas en foot,
because now they know there's going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and keep them away from it. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
15 jours, du 15 au 20.
All the way down at the 3. 25 yards the pick up there, and also a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected.
Ouais, je sais,
that run there, that may get him
mais
going.
Olivia,
Gonna say maybe that
Olivia
gives him a
voyage
little
comme ça
juice,
depuis
'cause
le
you're
début.
right, he struggled, especially
Parce que
that
du
first
coup,
half.
elle
Yeah, I
trouve
know
des trucs pour la vie ou machin. Enfin, voilà, quoi.
Just hang in there. I'm just
Donc,
one big
du
carry
coup, c'est
away
qu'on va faire
from
la même
busting
chose
this
tous les deux,
open.
quoi.
That's a good start for him.
That's
Sauf
going
que
to
de ce
go
qu'il
as a
est, c'est que
loss
les
of 2, and it'll be second down.
Ouais.
Back at the
Ouais, ouais.
5-yard line now, second and goal.
Oui, mais c'est 40 € aller et 40 € retour. Ouais, le truc, c'est ouais, c'est bon.
Here's Michael Vick. And
Sinon,
that one
après, en
got
retour, tu peux
tipped,
toujours
kind of
prendre
threw
un
everything
bagage pour
off.
avoir le
It
même
brings
papier
up
au presse
third.
ou acheter une chose comme ça.
Really nice play by the guys
Vraiment,
on the
ça pose
defensive side of the
problème.
ball, but for the guys on the
Faire ça, mais
offensive
bon, je
line,
pense qu'il
they're
n'y aura pas
doing
de
a nice
problème.
job of trying to protect
Ils
their
sont mon
passer.
sac,
But when a
mon
guy
sac, une
hops in
petite
the
valise
air
et tout.
and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's
Ouais,
difficult
voilà.
because you can't
Bon,
reach
bah,
out and
voilà,
grab him. That'll be a
on va
holding
chercher,
penalty.
on va prendre
So
alors.
all you're trying to do is make some type of a play
Ok.
on him, make some type of contact to try and
Bon,
get his
bah,
arms
voilà,
out of
ouais.
the sky.
He may try and run for this.
Non, tout
The
va bien.
keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth.
That was a
Shit,
statement stop right
con.
there. Now forces the opposing head coach to answer this question. What do you do
toujours pareil
on
qu'avant.
4th down?
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. Now, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the...
Now a hit
Oh!
and a loose football.
Casse-toi! Casse-toi!
Bring it back to the 9-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. They come out here in the eye. He'll get it up the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Barry Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They go play action here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now here's Vic. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. John Randall busting through to get him for a loss of 6. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
4 down. Alert.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's go. White 20.
Throwing, Vic. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught.
Tu l'as vu le fumble ou pas? Ah, je l'ai dégommé.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Hein? C'était il, ouais.
To say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run
Intercept, PD.
Vic with the incompletion there on 3rd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. From the red zone now, Vic. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Vic. His throw caught at about the 5. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. First down now, but that clock rolling. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
White 20, white 90.
Vic to throw.
Oh la shot qu'il a, il a osé lancer ça. N'importe quoi.
And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
This will be taken short. New York set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, guys, check me out.
Well, they're going to throw it here with Vick. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now here's a whistle and timeout. It's called by the receiving team here as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
they practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Spins past him, finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Ah, ça fait plaisir quand ma défense elle est comme ça.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And now out on the field. Here comes Los Angeles. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, and then they'll take it from there.
Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And out across midfield down to the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Here's Vic.
Tiens, nique ta mère. Nique ta mère.
The ball loose and brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah.
Regarde l'action, je sais pas si t'as vu l'action là, de la défense là.
Ouais, il y a des chauds qui perdent la balle.
C'est moi qui l'ai forcé, je suis revenu sur lui.
Now
Oui,
Michael
bon,
Vick
c'était longtemps après quoi.
goes right side, complete to Gronk.
Oui, mais bon, je force un incomplete quoi.
Dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Ah ouais, d'accord. Ok, il est sérieux le mec.
They just do spike it in time. One last shot for Michael Vick.
Merci.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you.
Ah putain. Putain, faut que j'en fasse 10 comme ça encore là.
Because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man.
Paye mon billet d'avion.
In good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate
Oh,
that.
celle-là.
Always a pleasure to work with you.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Putain, ça me manque le basket.
From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.
Putain, Toufa, il a repris son poids, hein, j'ai l'impression. Son poids d'antan. Hein. Il avait bien maigré une période et il va tout reprendre. Ah, je vais pouvoir faire mon daily.
Je vais quitter.